Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we are in the Corvette, I think it's a C7 Corvette, and we're at the Nürburgring. And in today's race, it's a bit of an interesting one. I don't think I drove particularly well. I made a lot of mistakes, some of which you'll see, some of which I've actually cut out because there's a lot of this race that was just very boring, me driving around on my own, so I have had to cut out quite a lot of it to save it being too boring. But yeah, I just made quite a few stupid mistakes that were quite uncharacteristic. However, I still managed to get a pretty good result. So yeah, as you'll see, a bit of a strange race this one, but in the end ended up doing pretty well. So already carnage on the first lap as always, but I have managed to get through in one piece so far, up to 13th place. Now we've got a massive group of cars up ahead, car going sideways, completely sideways, KTM getting spun around there. So I get a couple positions because of that. Forced to the outside by that Audi, but then I managed to cut back on the inside of that McLaren, so there's another couple of positions. And I'm side by side with the NSX on the left there, but it's slightly quicker than me. I didn't mean to go for a move there, but he brakes a little bit too late, and I managed to sneak up the inside of him. So again, another position made. So we're taking a lot of positions right now, very quickly. So doing pretty well. And again, we've got some cars up ahead that I'm gaining on coming into this corner. Schumacher S, first Schumacher S, and then as I go through that corner, NSX on the left, just getting slowed down by the other cars, so I do get a position on him. Now, Audi there, getting slow out of the exit of that corner, and I managed to take two positions in one there, so nice and easy. And I'm up to 6th place, and I'm looking to overtake the Audi to take 5th. Is it going to happen? Well, as you see, he taps me slightly, and then I just get hit in the rear by that other Corvette and spun around. Really unfortunate there. Not really anyone's fault. I don't think the Corvette was doing it on purpose, but yeah, really unfortunate. So I'm back down to 11th. You see that Honda NSX there got spun as well, so I've got a position on him. And then the BMW M8 in front just completely cut the final chicane and ended up getting a 10-second penalty for it. So he is ahead of me, but obviously you don't really have to think about him much because yeah, he's not going to be there for too much longer. However, we are well and truly right in the middle of a massive pack of cars, and you see there the Viper getting spun around on the first corner, and there's literally nothing I could do apart from just go into him there. So luckily I don't get spun around from it, I don't lose too much time compared to everyone else. And again, the BMW just causing havoc, hitting the McLaren out of the way and then going wide himself. So back up to 9th place after all that, and we're going to skip ahead now, and we're going to skip ahead quite a way. It actually takes me a while to catch up to the next pack. We did make one position because someone pitted a lap early, so we are up to 8th, and we have the next group of cars up ahead. You see that NSX getting pushed wide there, and I just managed to get past him as he comes back on the track. So up to 7th, and we've got a few cars up ahead that we are going to be looking to overtake. However, we are on lap 4, which is the lap that most people are going to pit on, including me. So, as with the 3 guys in front, I'm going to jump into the pits, but if you look at the BMW ahead of me, he just gets the entry slightly wrong, takes too much speed, and goes into the barrier, so there's a free position for me. Now, as we fast forward through the pit, you'll see I actually managed to jump some people in the pits. There's a blue Bilstein Audi behind me, who somehow I actually managed to jump in the pits by quite a way. He was a fair way ahead of me, so whether he had to refuel or something, I'm not really sure, but nonetheless, we have made another position net. However, gross obviously we're down into 12th because of other people who haven't pitted, including some of these people up ahead, like this Lamborghini, who you can see has just gone wide. And you can tell that he is struggling with his tyres, because coming up into the next corner, I make up quite a lot of time on him. And I'm going to look to take him around the outside. However, he just taps me wide slightly there, and on the exit just forces me into the gravel, so not ideal from him really there. The Audi, blue Bilstein Audi, gets past. The Honda goes to get past him, but Lamborghini says no, chucks him into the grass. So because of that, I'm just going to muscle him out of the way. Don't want to take any risks, I'm just going to shove him out of the way. I don't want him to push me wide, and I don't want him to hold me up any more than he already has. So yeah, off he goes. I managed to avoid a penalty for that somehow. I probably should have got one really, but nonetheless, we can forget about him for the rest of the race, and we'll look forward to this fellow Corvette in front of us. I can see he's taking a bit of a weird line. He braked halfway through the apex of that corner, so probably there's a good chance I am quicker than him. But we just got to get past him somehow. Now coming into the final S here, the chicane. Unfortunately, I just cut that corner slightly too much and get 0.2 second penalty, which actually isn't too bad. That's quite lucky. Could have been much worse. But he goes wide in the exit there, and I'm just able to get past him. However, on the exit, he just taps me a couple of times, spins me round, loses me some speed on the exit, and he's right behind me, so I'm going to go a bit defensive. And here you see there's an Audi coming out of the pits. He goes to go on the inside, which is very brave, brakes too late, dives into the Audi, spins himself around, and unfortunately I just get caught on him. And I was quite annoyed about that. The red mist descended slightly, and so I kind of just shoved him off the track. Just didn't want him to slow me down anymore. I knew I was quicker than him. And so yeah, just got rid of him, and I'm looking forward now. So we've actually skipped ahead all the way to lap 7. It's taken us again a long time to catch up with the next pack, but as you see, we've got a bit of a group of cars here. 3 Audis in front and then another car up ahead. Now the Bilstein Audi going slightly wide there through that corner. Purple Audi goes through. I'm going to sit back, just let these guys fight it with each other. I don't want to get punted off coming into the end of the race here. Now these two ahead having quite a good scrap. You can see the Bilstein Audi desperately looking for a way to get past. Doesn't go for a dive up the inside of that corner. And actually in this corner he gets held up, just taps the back of the purple Audi, and I'm going to get on the inside of him there. However, he gets a pretty good exit, and he does manage to get back past me coming into the hairpin here. And then the Audis in front getting caught up on each other, and me and the Bilstein Audi both just managed to duck underneath there and get past both of them. So pretty lucky for both of us there. We've managed to get through cleanly. And I am right behind him, so I'm going to be thinking about a move. However, I've worked out that this guy is fairly quick. He's about the same pace as me, so possibly not going to be able to make a move happen on track. However, if you look in the top left, he does have a 1.1 second penalty, so as long as he doesn't get any more penalties, and neither do I would only need to finish within 0.9 seconds of him. So coming into the last lap here, if I can hang on to him and stay within 0.9 seconds, then I should be able to take him, take that position. Now as you'll see, we're catching the next car up ahead, which I think is another Audi, but I could be wrong. And we're going to skip ahead a bit here to the hairpin of the last lap, and you can see these two guys really fighting with each other. But unfortunately on the exit of this hairpin, I just go slightly wide, literally get a millimetre of tyre onto the gravel, and it just flicks the rear out. I do manage to catch it, so I don't spin luckily, but I lost a lot of time. And you can see the guy in 7th place behind, he was about 2 seconds behind me, and now he is, well, half a second behind and gaining. So unfortunately I'm not able to capitalise on the two Audis in front fighting, and I'm actually going to have to be thinking about the guy behind and trying to make sure that he doesn't get the move made on me into these final 3 corners. Now I decide not to go defensive into the chicane, and I actually take a bit of a bad line through there. I just go a bit too slowly, and if he taps me in the rear a few times. You see the Audi there obviously got tangled up with the Bilstein Audi through the final chicane, so I managed to get past him, and I just got in front of the Honda NSX through that last corner, so I am going to finish in 5th place on track. However, with the penalties that the Bilstein Audi had ahead, in the end I'm actually going to finish in 4th place. So yeah, 19 positions gained. Overall, really not a bad race. I really didn't think that I was going to get a good result whilst this race was happening. I wasn't driving particularly well. Obviously I had a few spins, got spun around, a lot of people driving pretty badly. So yeah, overall actually a really good result for what was a pretty strange race. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you thought that was a good race too, and thank you so much for all the new subscriptions and the likes and the support that I'm getting. I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully growing the channel even more. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in another video soon.